Hello, Pokemon Go fans. Are you level 40 yet? Are you level 50 yet? Um, I was just doing some reading. I want to try to finish some of these medals out before the end of the year while I've got a good jump on it. Um, yep, so there you see level 50. You need at least 35 platinum medals to get to level 50. So, how do you stand on your medals? So this is where I am right now. So we do have the the jogger medal. Okay, so that's not a problem. And then there's the, of course, your regions. Okay, I've got that figured out. Yep, these are how many Pokemon you need to catch. So you need to catch 50,000 Pokemon to get your platinum level. Okay, no problem there. Evolve 2,000 Pokemon. Okay, very cool. You need to hatch 2,500 eggs. All right, cool. So that one's easy to do. You need to visit 50,000 Pokestops. Okay. You need to win 4,000 gym battles. Okay. Do you battle in the gym a lot? You have to catch 1,000 Pikachu. That one should be pretty easy for most people. Then, of course, completing all of the Johto region. You have to win 2,000 raids. I don't really raid a lot, gee, Pete's. Win 2,000 legendary raids, once again. Berry Master, okay, you have to feed 15,000 berries to a gym, to a Pokemon in a gym. Yeah, they have to be of the same team as you. Defend gyms for 15,000 hours. Okay, no problem there. And then, of course, complete the Hoenn region. Complete 2,500 field tasks. Everybody should have this one done by now. Okay. Become best friends with 20 trainers. Okay. If you've got 10 close friends, maybe one of them will have an alt account or something like that to help you out. Have 400 surprise encounters with. This is why it's important to take your 5 snapshots per every community day event, and then of course just randomly with your buddy every day you want to take a snapshot of him, and then maybe you'll get a Smeargle or something like that. So there you go. And then collect all of the Pokemon for the Unova region. This is your purifier. This one took me a while because I don't like purifying shadow Pokemon. So I try to only purify ones that are only going to cost 1,000 to purify, like Zubats, Geodudes. There's a couple of other ones, but I usually don't want to spend 5,000 Stardust for a Pokemon I'm not gonna keep, and I'm gonna delete it because I don't keep purified Pokemon. So there you go. Defeat 2,000 Team Rocket members. Once again, I said I do like to defeat Team Rocket. I really like getting those shadow Pokemon. So there you go. Triathlete. Okay, this is that little day streak that you have going on where you have to each day spin a spinner, and each day you have to catch a Pokemon. These are the streaks they're talking about there. So you want to do that at least 100 times. Okay, not the easiest thing to do. So that means just like getting out of your house, if you can or cannot, to go spin a Pokestop. Now, you should be able to turn on the game anywhere you are, in your bed, in your sofa, or in your kitchen, and you should be able to catch a Pokemon each day if you're trying. Rising Star, defeat 150 different species of Pokemon in raids. This is why I pretty much try to raid anything. Before the raid, the remote raid pass nerfing, it didn't matter what it was. I was raiding the heck out of everything to try to work on this medal. So now, if it's in my area, I can walk to it, or if I'm walking in the park, or if it's a community day, and I can walk up to, say, even a Bellsprout raid or something like that, and I know that I have not battled that. Nowhere on here does it tell you which ones you've done. So, there's like no list. So you're going to have to kind of keep that in mind. Like, oh, dude, did I do this one yet or not? But there's some of them you just like, wow, I've never done one of these before. So there you go. Rising Star Duo, win 2,000 raids with your friends, okay? Normally, if you're taking down legendary raids and stuff like that, you're going to be battling with people around you. This is why we go out for raid nights every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., your local time. And I'm always raiding with friends. So there you go. Make some friends and find you a little group in your area. And, hey, y'all gonna meet up? Yep. And then it becomes a regular thing. Picnicker. I just finished this one because I really don't use lures. So now with at the hospital, we've been getting a lot of the schools have been coming in there with all their medicals, students and stuff like that, and a lot of them play Pokemon Go. So I've been putting lures on at lunchtime, and they've been helping me with that this medal. So this one's the brand new one to me. Otherwise, if during a community day, you can get there sooner than everybody else and go ahead and lure up all of the gyms around you that people are going to be spinning and doing stuff. So very good idea there. So I just never got that. Raid Expert. This is where you make the screen where it says you're the style trainer or you're the heavy hitter or something like that. You have to make the screen, and so there you go. You got to do that 500 times. Fairly easy if you raid a lot, okay? And obviously, if you solo a raid or something like that, you get credit for that one too. So if there's some easy stuff going on in your area, you can walk over to it, or if you don't mind using a remote raid pass, go ahead and do it if you want to work on that medal. There's your tiny Pokemon, okay? Your XXS Pokemon, okay? That one took me a little while here. A little tip for that, if you never saw my video on these guys, if you evolve them, some of them have a double evolution, some of them only have a single evolution, and you don't really want to keep this thing, evolve it up. You'll get another one, maybe 2 points on this collector medal. Works for the extra large ones as well. So if you're going to transfer it, go ahead and you've got the extra candy for it. Evolve them up before you get rid of them and get the points on that. Sightseer. Okay, this is another one that's kind of really hard to get. All right, so this was the end of my platinum medals, and this is my silver medals. So these are the ones I'm really still working on. It took me a while to figure out what the hell do they mean by unique Pokestop. These are your sponsored Pokestops. Like around me, we have Starbucks. And every time I spin that Starbucks when it works. So these, I still don't know what the criteria for this is. So I try to make it a point on my way to work to hit this Starbucks right by me, and it seems to be working. I'm not sure what the other ones are. I don't know if they also mean like if there's a brand new Pokestop that shows up in your area, you can find those because it'll have like a little halo, a little shadow around them or something like that. It means, hey, we're brand new. Spin it, you get like 300 XP for spinning a brand new Pokestop. So look for those. They're popping up a lot lately. The Fisher medal, okay? This one's going to take me probably forever. These are your extra large Magikarps. No, does not mean the XXL ones. These means the weight on it, the kilograms on it have to be over, is it over 6 or 7 kilograms? Maybe something like that. It depends on the weight of the Magikarp. So that one's kind of tough. So that one's kind of hit or miss on me. The Pilot, okay, earn 10 million kilometers across the distance of all Pokemon trades. All right, what you need to do with this is first off, you get some international friends, and then you get eggs from them. You'll get the 7 kilometer eggs. So, whatever the distance between you and, say, you have somebody from Italy to the United States and stuff like that. The mileage, the actual mileage between them and you, I think it's like 9,000 miles or kilometers, or kilometers. Sorry, between you and them. You'll get that mileage added onto this when you trade the that Pokemon to a friend. So what you want to do is, you don't want that friend to trade you one from that far a distance. You want them to trade you a local one for your long distance Pokemon. That way you'll both get the difference in the kilometers there. So kind of difficult to work on, especially if you don't have somebody you can trade with frequently, which is why I started the alt account. Sorry, shh, quiet. Then, of course, there's completing the Sinnoh region. We have the Sinnoh tour coming up, so you should be able to complete this one soon. There are a couple of them that they haven't released yet in there, and I'm still waiting on those. And then I think maybe 1 or 2 regionals or something like that, so we'll take a look at that. Then the Great League. Okay, these are the ones I'm trying to work on. Before the end of the year, I will have these guys platinumed. Okay, these are my I'm working on these. Okay, so Great League. Okay, you can see I'm almost there. And then, of course, there's the Ultra League. And then I'm really close on the Master League because, I don't do too well with the Ultra League. And Great League is kind of okay. But I'm pretty good in the Master League, so working on that one. The Kalos region, we are still so far away from completing that one. So that one may take a year or even 2. I don't know. They still don't have all of those Pokemon out there. Same with the Alola region. We are still a long way out from getting all of that. Mega Evolution Guru. So this is every time they come out with a new Mega, make sure you get enough of the Mega Energy and evolve one right away and add points to this medal here. So right now, I think there's only 40 Megas out. Some of them have a double evolution. Let me know if I'm missing any there. So I try to keep checking because every time I see one of the other YouTubers flash that on there, I want to make sure that my number on that one matches theirs. This is the brand new Hisui region, so only missing 2 of them there, so you can definitely tell that they're going to have a couple of more coming out there. Ace Trainer, I just cannot. I cannot. This is battling Blanche and Spark and those trainers there. There's no reward in it. There's no woohoo for me. So, but I need to work on this one. This one's not on my top priority list. This one here, this may take me another 8 or 9 years to finish because, first off, you're not seeing too many Rattatas here lately, and these guys, they have to be 3 kilometer or 3 or lower on their weight system. Okay, just if you catch one and you see it's under 3 or under, then you've added to it. But otherwise, is it kilograms? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Anyway, the unknowns. Okay, usually you only see these for Go Fest or some kind of special in-person event. I don't go to the in-person events. I just can't afford the flight to most of them, not to mention the hotel and then the food and stuff like that. So one of these days, that is an absolute goal for me, is to try to make it to one of these in-person events. But otherwise, I have to wait for GoFest, and hopefully they put out a letter that I don't already have. So there you go. You can go track to see which letter you have. We'll cover that. Gentlemen, okay, this is the trade 1,000 Pokemon. So again, this kind of goes hand in hand with your pilot medal. So make some trades as soon as you can, especially on a community day. Sometimes you get an extra special trade, so you can do like 2 of them for those events. Some of them will even have where you can do 5 trades, stuff like that. Otherwise, you can trade 100 Pokemon a day, as long as they're not special trades. And what constitutes a special trade is if the person you're trying to trade the Pokemon to do not have it in their decks, that's a special trade. If they do not have that shiny yet, that's a special trade. If it's a legendary, it's automatically going to be a special trade. If it's a mythical, you can't trade mythical. So there you go. You have to make sure that that person has that Pokemon, that shiny, and then you're free and clear. But you can do 100 trades per day. Again, you have to have somebody that's willing to do that. It takes about an hour and a half to do that. We do what we call no-brainer trades, and where we just sit there and we'll collect like 100 Pokemon, just like bam, 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 bam. You just go through it and you hold on to them, and then you just kind of like next, next, next. And out of those 100 trades, you should get about 7 or 8 lucky Pokemon in the process, and hopefully it turns out to be a lucky Pokemon that you kind of wanted. I have a bunch of lucky Pokemon, and I'm kind of like, what do I need with a lucky Letty-Bye? But yeah, it is what it is. So you got to do 1,000 of those, and then defeat Giovanni. Okay. He's come around a lot more. I think he's up to 21 times. I think he's up to 21 times now since this was a thing. And I wasn't too hip with Pokemon Go up until about 2019. I played from day one, but I was just kind of a casual player because I was only playing with 2 other people, and I about as casual as they were playing as I was playing. So I didn't really get, like gung-ho about this till right before COVID. And then COVID hit, jeez, I had, kind of nothing else to do. So stranded in the house, there you go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to become a professional Pokemon Go player. So there you go. Best buddies. Have 100 best buddies. And that's by picking a buddy and feeding him berries every day, walking with him, playing with him, and catching routes with him and stuff like that. Earning those hearts every day. It usually takes you about 35 to 36 days to best buddy a Pokemon. You can do up to 20 a day. That's a lot of commitment to sit there and it's like, okay, I got all four hearts right now, and then you move on and do another one, and then you just get those, the 4 hearts. That's playing with it, scrubbing on its head, taking a snapshot of it, feeding it a berry, and if you can, to take a battle with it. And then you swap it to another one and do the same thing. So there are some people that can do 20 a day. And so in 35, 36 days, they've got 20 of these best buddies. And it's like, that's a job. And I already have a job. I don't need that. Successor, make Mega Evolve a Pokemon 500 times. So every time you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, whether it be the first time or the 19th time, you're getting credit towards this. Sometimes if there's no event going on and you're not doing a whole lot, just Mega Evolve a Pokemon just at random. And by getting it up to that third heart on there, you'll definitely have some bonuses that go along with Mega Evolving Pokemon. So I just don't do it enough. You know, I just kind of go catch and catch and catch, defeat a Team Rocket, catch and catch and catch. And I don't really think about it unless it's like a community day and it's like, I really want more candy for this one. I want more Candy XLs for this Pokemon, so I'll go ahead and evolve up the same typing or something like that. But I don't just sit there and go randomly like, oh, let me Mega Evolve something right now and get credit toward this. Again, something I will need to work on. Paldea, okay, we don't know enough about the Paldea region, so that one will take forever. And this is your showcase stars, okay? This is where you have to get first place, okay? I'm doing pretty good on it, The trick to this is you want to find a Pokestop that has a showcase in sort of an area that's not well traveled. That way it's kind of like forgotten about and stuff like that. That way you can get in there and you can kind of maintain it. That's the other thing is you want to kind of maintain it. Because you can swap the Pokemon out, I think up to 3 times. You can only do 3 a day, but you can swap him out. Like if you just like, if you want to check on it periodically during the day, you can, oh, look, somebody's already got first place. But, and then you've caught a couple of that type during the day, just go ahead and you can check it and find out if you can put another one in there, try to get that first place again. Your Galar, again, that's another one we haven't figured out a lot about yet. The Wayfarer, this is going into there to the Niantic Wayfarer, and where you can vote on Pokestops. You can decide whether a Pokestop's going to get chosen. You just got to review all of the stuff partaking in that. And then once you build up a certain amount of reviews, you'll get a point on this. I've sort of stopped doing that, but need to get back to that. This one here is a friend finder. This one's kind of difficult to do. This one you have to recommend a friend. Like if you have somebody who hasn't played yet and you can refer them. There's a referral code that you can give them. So when they sign up, they'll say, use the referral code, and it'll give them a set of research. Catch 10 Pokemon and get, some berries or something like that. The rewards that they get, you also get for referring them. So, that's another incentive on trying to find people who haven't played. Or people that haven't played in like 6 months. And you can bring them back to the game and give them that referral code. Works as well. And that is it for your badges. Sorry this video is taking so long. So I wanted to show you. Okay, so let's go to our Pokedex. And this is how you can find out which one of the alphabet letters, just in case you've never seen this. So there you go. All the ones lit up will tell you which alphabet unknown you have. Okay. And what else did I want to show y'all? I wanted to show y'all one other thing, but I've already forgotten what it was. So, all right, Pokemon Go fans. Well, there you go. So start working on those medals or those badges. That's going to be my goal for the year. And there you go. So that's what you have to do is you have to set yourself some goals. Otherwise, the game can become dull and boring if you just catching and catching and catching and catching. Especially if you've played as long as I have. You need something to do. And well, that's my new thing to do. So see y'all very soon, Pokemon Go fans. This event should be ending soon, and we have plenty to do before January is even over, and then lots to talk about for February. So see y'all very soon, Pokemon Go fans. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Take care and good luck on your medals.